What's the most weird stories that you heard about Christmas? Christmas at Grandma's house has always been a chaotic spectacle. She insists on decorating every inch of her tiny home, resulting in a glittering mess of mismatched ornaments and a tree that leans dangerously to one side. This year, though, things got weird. It all started when Grandma brought out the Santa. Not a jolly, cheerful Santa figurine, mind you, but a life-sized animatronic Santa Claus she bought at a garage sale. The thing was terrifying. His eyes were slightly crossed, his mouth didn't quite match the words to the carols he sang, and he was missing a thumb on one of his mechanical hands. "It's vintage," Grandma declared proudly as she set him up in the corner of the living room. The first hour, Santa just stood there, swaying stiffly to a broken rendition of Jingle Bells. But as the night wore on, I started to notice something unsettling. His head would turn when no one was near him. Once, I swore his hand twitched as I walked past. "Grandma, I think your Santa's possessed," I whispered. "Nonsense," she scoffed. "He's just festive." But then, during dinner, Santa started laughing. Not the ho, ho, ho kind of laugh, but a deep, guttural, maniacal cackle. We froze, forks midair. Does it normally do that?" my cousin Amy asked nervously. Grandma waved it off. "It's probably just the motor." But it wasn't. Suddenly, Santa's voice changed. "You've been naughty," it growled, followed by an unholy screech. Then his arm started flailing wildly, knocking over a lamp. Kids screamed. Adults dove for cover. Grandma, unfazed, marched over to Santa, muttering, "Darn thing's probably got a short circuit." She reached for the plug, but before she could yank it, Santa lunged forward, his mechanical face crashing into the table. Plates flew, mashed potatoes splattered across the wall. When the chaos finally subsided, we all stood in stunned silence. Grandma, covered in gravy, looked at the mangled Santa and shook her head. "Well," she said, "guess he's on the naughty list now." And with that, the whole room burst into laughter. Grandma stood there, arms crossed, her dignity intact, and declared, "Next year, we're sticking to inflatable reindeer." Subscribe for more.